Ogu o, c'est ou même qui mène ici, prends qu'à moi. Ogu o, c'est ou même qui mène ici, prends qu'à moi. Prends qu'à, ogu o. Prends qu'à, ferayo. C'est ou même qui mène ici, prends qu'à moi. In Haitian Vodou, Ogu is your protector. Call on Ogu. Call on your protector. Okay? Because there are some folks here that are on their stuff. All right? And especially when you have those people who are very much aware of using the spiritual to manipulate the elements to do whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing. And honestly, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This word that you see on the physical, it's happening on the spiritual first and foremost. Okay? It has a deeper depth than what you just see. So it's almost like, what is the way for you to keep a tree from growing? It's not by cutting off its branches. It's by removing its roots. And you have folks here literally out there with their machetes ready to cut off your roots, ready to cut off the very thing that makes you who you are. And that's what a lot of these folks are doing. That's why they don't want you to know your culture. That's why they don't want you to know where you come from. Because that is your roots. That is your roots. They're not attacking from the branches. They know that the branch can regrow. They're getting to the roots. So call on Ogu, your protectors, because these folks out here ain't playing. Okay? And you shouldn't be either. Okay? You shouldn't be either. So I hope this message resonated. For some of y'all, this will make sense. For some of y'all, this is just, what she talking about? If this message is for you, then it is for you. Then I hope you received it, and you are using your spiritual knowledge to assure that you stay protected, so that way the mission and purpose that you have, you accomplish it. Because best believe this, the challenges that are happening on a spiritual level first and foremost. And so stay rooted in your spirituality, okay? And just remember, it is not your job to try to figure out why, people don't like you. They don't mesh with you, okay? I feel like those are distractions at best, okay? Those are distractions at best. And there are people that know that some people who are foolish enough to stop at the why does this person doesn't like me, okay? They know that there are some people that will stop there. Like, they will literally spend countless hours and just unnecessary energy focus on why an individual doesn't like them. Those are distractions at best to keep you from fulfilling your divine purpose. Those who are here to assist you in your walk, you're going to see it. You're going to feel it. It's going to be an immediate, attraction. Now, with that, okay? With that, not every attraction you have to someone, this is especially the case in male-female relationships, okay? This is for someone. Not every relationship is meant to be a romantic one. This is specifically for those male-female relationships where you have a soul contract with each other. There's something that you're meant to do with each other, okay? And I'm not talking about doing the do, okay? You can have a soul contract with someone of the opposite sex that's not necessarily romantic. Be aware of that. You have people who come into your space and you are meant to fulfill a greater purpose. Like, that person is meant to help you to be on the road, on your path. And perhaps they're meant to elevate you to a certain level of your path and not necessarily take you completely to your destination, okay? So not every relationship is meant to be romantic. Like not those soul contracts, that we have, especially speaking about the ones with the opposite sex. Some of these folks are meant to help us fulfill a specific purpose, and it is essential that we ask our spirit guides. Um, and this is something that I've learned from those who have taught me, and um, I am, I have great gratitude for having learned this from my spiritual teachers, my spirit guides, that not every relationship, okay, with the opposite sex is meant to be romantic. Okay, y'all out here, meeting each other, and you're like, oh, I feel a vibe. I feel a vibe with this person. And it's like automatically you think that you're supposed to be in bed with this person. You're supposed to be, consummating some kind of. No, not every relationship with the opposite sex is meant to be that way. Some of y'all are just meant to accomplish some purpose. Perhaps there's some aspect of your healing that this person is here to help you to fulfill. Perhaps there's some aspect having to do with, who knows? Okay. I definitely think that part of it has to do with healing. Some of it possibly have to do with maybe they're meant to help you or carry you to a certain point in your path. Like perhaps the relationship is meant to be protective. Okay. Perhaps it's meant to be healing. Perhaps, I think all of them to some aspect really has something to do with, okay, I think at least, the least, I think those relationships, there's something that this person is meant to teach you. That's the least of it. Okay. For some of you, you have met people of the opposite sex that are meant to be your partner. Okay. Your soul, person, that you are meant to, like, carry out your purpose with for a very, lengthy period of time. All right. So it is our task to ask our spirit guides when we meet someone that we feel a certain vibe with. We're vibing, we're connecting with this person. That we ask, we stop and we breathe and we ask, what is my purpose with this person? I feel this energy towards this person. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, I don't know what, like, this is you. Okay. This is what you ought to do when you meet someone that you like. I feel like there's a vibe. I feel like, there's something that we're supposed to be doing together. I'm not sure quite what it is. Now, a lot of women, because we tend to be like a lot more like sentimental, we tend to think that, hey, this is this is my man. This is the one. I've met them. Oh yeah. I feel the vibe. How many times have you felt that vibe? You felt it quite a number of times. Okay? It's not everyone that you're supposed to allow in your space and specifically consummating a relationship with. Because these folks out here, they have energies that don't necessarily mesh with yours, that will take you backwards instead of forward. Okay. And I'm talking about, consummating these relationships. Sometimes that's what ends up happening. The man, on the part of the man, as men, this is for you too. Okay. Not this is for you too. This is for all of us. Okay. Men, you are not supposed to be out here spreading your seeds with everyone. You are literally depleting yourself of your energy, your force, okay, by consummating all these relationships, because society has taught you, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, she fine. Oh, this one could be the mother of my children. Oh, this is, da 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 da. Not every woman out there is you supposed to be consummating, you supposed to be intimate with. All right, so this is for all of us, men and women. So, masculines, ask your spirit guides, like when you meet them, you feel that vibe. Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, she's got the body, da 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 da. But ask your spirit guide, and ask your spirit guides. Okay, why this person? Why has this person come into my space? Why do I feel this energy towards them? what is it am I supposed to do? Okay. Um, and I know in theory it's actually a lot easier said than done. Okay, especially because a lot of times it's like you give way to the lower nature of you instead of paying attention to the higher nature of who you are. And so it's like the more you're able to meet someone and hold yourself intact, hold your energy intact, then you start elevating. Okay. The more you're able to meet someone and like really have a perspective and not, give way to the physical urges as it relates to this person, that's where you see the spiritual growth happen. All right. So yeah, there's supposed to be a some sort of purpose, some sort of like mission that you are meant to accomplish with this person. And the mission is not always, oh, let me conquer this one. Oh, she got a nice body. Oh, da 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 da. Or this person looks like what is the saying that they say? Um oh, she looks like a trophy wife. She looked like a trophy wife. Let me get that. Or, the women would say, he looks like he's a provider. Let me get that. Ladies, okay, divine feminine, just also know that it's not everyone's money that will serve your highest good. In fact, be careful who you take money from. Money is energy. Okay, and you have these masculine out here thinking that, okay, if they give you something then you owe them. They literally want to buy your soul. How much is your soul worth? Okay, a new Benz, a new bag. Wait, what is it in Hollywood now that they're talking about? Oh, she got a Birkin bag. How much did that cost you? How much did that cost your soul? Okay, ladies, it's not every man out here you supposed to be getting their money. Okay, contrary to what people will let you know, money is energy, it's currency. And some people, when they give you that, they expect, okay, a lot more than some of you are willing to give in return. And trust and believe, there are folks out here doing all sorts of magic and spiritual work, and they will hand you money that they have tampered with spiritually, and you taking it essentially means that they have bought your soul. They have bought you. Okay, don't let nobody buy you spiritually, buy you physically, or any sense of that term. Okay, so the conversation went a lot. It went in different directions. Essentially, it's it's important that we stay in tune to our soul's mission, our soul's contract, regardless of regardless of the type of relationship, whether it's romantic or what have you. Just know that not everyone is supposed to be in your energy at this time, especially right now. It's a time to consecrate your energy and fill your cup. Okay, fill your cup spiritually, so that way you could deal with a lot of that stuff that's happening out there. And it's really like it's some serious it's some serious spiritual warfare out there, y'all. Okay, get your armor ready. Get your armor ready. Okay, make sure that you are strong spiritually, and really, whoever doesn't like you, let them figure that out. Let them figure that out. Don't concern yourself with who doesn't like you. Okay, who doesn't like your energy, who doesn't like your look, okay, haters. All right, y'all, that is the energy showing up for you. I hope this message resonated, and I really hope that you received some spiritual food here. Make sure you thumbs up the video. And also, I did mention that we have a special, okay, the end of September special. one or two questions available, so feel free to contact us or contact us at messagesfromthewaters@gmail.com, or you can book directly through Calendly. All information is in the description box. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really, really hope that you receive spiritual food from here. Hey, Denise's. Hey, Scorpio Chiffon in the house, members. Shout out to my members. If you are considering becoming a member, make sure you click that join button. Much peace. Hey, Frankie, Cortez. I think I said hi already. All right, y'all. Much peace and divine love. Peace.